All right, back over here to Paul. He's hit a few more. He's hit a real nice Nubros herbicide, kills the dandruff germ. I always like those. And he had a nice McElry's Wine of Cardew here. McElry's Wine of Cardew, an older hand-blown one, clear. Amber slick there. Hey, what's that pottery jar? That hole?
Yeah, it's a nice redware.
Hey, look at that.
Jar.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's redware, but it's reddish
yeah,
color.
it is a reddish color glaze on
There
that.
was these two little things, they're lids, I guess, but
wow.
they might have been used on that because it was right next to it.
Oh, cool. I bet they were. There were some kind of covers for jars.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You hit them right together. Huh?
This jar was inside it, but it was broke. But it
Oh.
says Swift's Premium Sliced Bacon.
Wow.
It was a food jar.
That would have been nice.
But,
boy, it's all cracked up.
Yep.
Swift's Bacon. Some other little bottles down in there.
Yeah, a lot of unembossed stuff, a shaving mug.
All right, that's nice. Old heavy ironstone shaving mug.
And this lid had a cross in it.
Ooh, yeah, Hero Cross.
But yeah, a lot
Man, you're hitting the jars.
of unembossed ones.
Yeah. Come
There's
around here. Let's see if I can.
A few good things. There's some things sticking out.
All right. Let's see if I can get around over here in my little perch in these rocks. Man, these big concrete rocks are hard to walk around in. Watch my footing here. All right, we'll get a ringside seat here.
Oh, that's side embossed with flowers.
Oh, is that
It's cracked.
Larkin?
Yep.
Little Larkin cold cream, face cream. It must have been cheap glass. A lot of times them are broken, cracked.
Yeah, there's
Boy, it's looking good though.
some stoneware up here.
Hey,
Try to get it.
poor Anna and Paul, last time they were just pulling out these big concrete slab rocks. It was pretty brutal.
Come on out of there, Jug.
You working on a jug? Oh, there it comes.
There's a root through the handle.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to get.
See if I could show it down here.
It's hanging there.
Oh, you get the root cutters, or there you go.
Look
Look at that root right through the handle of it. That root was not gonna let go of that jug, was it?
No.
Hey, that's a nice old brown one, wasn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
That
good
looks pretty
one.
Good.
Man, okay, that's an
We'll
older
leave
one.
the root there as a handle.
Yeah, that's an interesting conversation piece.
All right.
Yeah, man, hitting the stoneware.
Well,
That's good. That was an old beehive type jug there, probably 1880s.
yeah.
We're hitting a few older things in this area. I like that. I hit a hinge mold medicine over there earlier. Washaw's Alternative Balm from Ohio.
All right. That's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Had bluing in it, so they probably had it around for a long time. A lot of stories in those.
There's another jar up there.
Is there? I like it that you're hitting jars and jugs. It's almost like making me think they cleaned a cellar out. Hey.
Round lip ball.
Is it?
Patent 1858.
All right, Paul. Now that's one of the older ball
Yeah, it
jars
is.
there.
It's kind of faint, but you can
Yeah.
still see Ball Mason's patent 18.
Now that's 1890s.
Yeah, that's ground lip.
Yeah, that one was not made in Hillsboro.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, you can see it though. Uh-oh.
Big bucket.
All right. Big. Oh, look at that granite ware pan. See if you can save that.
There it is.
It's kind of beat up, but man, that's still pretty, Paul.
Salvageable.
Yeah, that's still pretty. It's a wall hanger, I call them.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, that's pretty. That's an old blue, like cobalt marble granite ware. Yeah. Back to the ball jar. Ball Mason's patent, November 30th, 1868. You can see what he's talking about, ground lip here. That's the older ones. You can tell when they got a ground lip. That's hand-blown stuff there. Bottom just a mold number 201. Yeah, nice one. That's great.
Move a lot of dirt, get a lot of bottom.
Yeah, that's it. Move the dirt, you're gonna find stuff in this dump, aren't you? All right, well that was a cool little group of stuff. With more coming in. Little granite coffee pot.
Yeah, it still looks good. There's
All right.
a great big something square back there.
Huh.
Gotta see what that is.
Yeah. I like it. Big square.
Could be a big chemical
Big
bottle.
chemical, yeah, yeah.
There's another jar. No?
Huh.
Can't tell. Yeah, it is.
Is it another jar? Oh, it's a slick.
It's the slick clear.
But it's clear, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll turn amethyst. Look at that.
It's got bubbles all in the glass.
That's nice, though.
Yep.
Turn that one amethyst. That's a seller. Probably had sold with some kind of product in it.
What is that? It's a big square.
Wow. No kidding.
One of them chemical balls.
Yeah.
Watch above me.
Yeah, be careful up there. It looks pretty solid, that arch there.
Good.
We were talking about when you're down in a hole, you always watch up above it. If this is all loose stuff up in here, you got to really be careful. But this, in this case, this is hard packed stuff. Almost acts like an arch there. He might have a little bit fall just right over his head there. But
there's another jar.
is there really?
It's one of them.
Oh yeah, but man, they threw a lot of jars away.
Yeah, I like this.
That's
pot.
a good thing, man. You're gonna hit a amber one or something weird one of these times.
Glass.
This was just laying out here broken, but look at the flared lens, like an old, like a Coca-Cola type glass.
I'm gonna try to grab this, but it's way up in there.
Okay. Let's see what it is. What could it be? Wow, that is a
oh,
big
it's got
one.
a blank slug.
Oh, you got hosed.
Look at that, it's hand
Wow, that's cool. Look how big that thing is.
Yeah, I knew it was something.
Wow, that's a gallon size. Hand blown. Look at that. It's got a blank circle slug plate on it.
Had a label there or something.
Yeah, some of those are embossed, you know, like Nelson Baker or different things. But boy, that's cool though, Paul. An old hand blown. Came out of an old drugstore. You hit some interesting things here. Look how big that is compared to that quart jar there. Give you a visual of
There's
that.
another one sticking out.
Is there really? Another one of them amber things?
Yeah.
No way. How did that survive?
I don't know, but they're not that thick of glass. Really.
No, it's just amazing when something like that survives. Being thrown in this dump, rolling down a hill.
Oh, it's in there good though.
Oh boy. God just wanted Paul to have that. That's all there is to it. Olive bottle. Yeah, this is fun. I could do this.
Well,
Might have to work around that one a little bit. I gotta stand up. My feet are falling asleep here. I'm scrunched down in these rocks right here at a bad
I think I can get it sitting here.
angle. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back there for the grab.
Yeah. Okay, well, be careful. If it falls in, I'll pull you out by your boots.
There she
Look
is.
at that. Another one.
That one doesn't have a slug.
No slug plate on that one. Wow.
They're
Two of
hand
them.
blown. Those could have been
They
1880s or 90s.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I got it. Wow. Yep, look at that. Two of them things.
There's
That's amazing.
two jugs sticking out now.
Is there? Nice point.
It's a hot zone.
It sure is. I'm going to just stay right here and keep recording it. That's interesting. He's working on another jug, he says. I can't believe all the big things. Hey, look at
nice.
that. All right, a Western Stoneware.
Nice, like a half-gallon size.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yay, that's a nice one. It's a cute little jug.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get down over here.
I was gonna get up here.
Yeah, I might as well load them out of there. Look at that.
My little
With
root.
the root handle on it.
Yep.
There's another Western Stoneware.
Oops.
Wow. There's a pottery jar.
There's the lid for
There's
it.
a
Well, it
lid.
don't match exactly, but
Yeah. Oh well.
it was right. That was right next to that jar.
It's not color coordinated, but hey, it works. Wow, I can't believe all that stuff you're pulling
Yeah,
out of here.
There's something else stoneware up there.
Is there? No way, man.
Smaller. It could be a jar.
You're just in a real hot spot there. Praise the Lord.
There was one of
Oh, there's another one of them glasses. Let me see that.
soda glass.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's
on it,
it's a soda glass from an old drugstore or something. Sometimes they're etched on them real lightly. Now watch them. Yeah. Crap, don't even have a display side to that one, but that's what that is. That was an old soda glass. Cool.
Well, come on. Oh,
What is that?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It was
That was-
like an art vase.
yes, it was.
Or a
Look at the
picture.
bottom. Did they have a mark on the bottom, like rookwood or anything?
No, but it's sure old looking.
Wow, that was like a Weller
The
Luelsa or
peeling off.
art pie. Let me see that, Paul. Yep, pieces coming off of it, but it sure was. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it had leaves on it.
Oh, that was a cigar jar.
Oh, yep. Boy, he's sure hitting some cool stuff here, though. Yeah, that was old, like 1890s, early 1900s. Probably a big picture. Art pottery.
Ooh, oh, it's broke.
Oh, man. Little
It
mug.
had panels with scenery of people in it and
little-
stuff.
Little milk glass
This
stein or...
playing a lyre
Oh,
guitar.
that's interesting anyway. Even broke.
What do they
Somebody
call
might-
them, a lute?
Yeah, like a lute.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like a woman there.
There's one of them Larkin Company
Oh,
jars, but it's got
yeah.
the lid,
Hey, that's cool.
and you can still read a little bit
The
on
lid's embossed too. Well, now
Yeah.
that's a nice little find.
it. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Larkin cold cream. Yep. Yeah, there's the little Paul the guitar player finds a mug with a guitar player on it. Leave him look at that. It had little scenes on it. It's broken up, but nice old white custard glass. It is, man. You're just
Going right back towards where you are.
yeah. Well, just follow it wherever the gold vein is.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. Look at that. Just while we're sitting here, he pulls out them two great big bottles, a fruit jar, 2 jugs. He just pulled out that jar. That's why I came over here. He says, "Hey, I got a stoneware jar." What's behind that stuff? Let's look and see. Broken pottery stuff. Wow, this is fun though, man.
It is.
You just don't know what's going to come out next. Slick.
Yeah,
That was a Vaseline. Got my hopes all up.
I know.
All right, well, I'm going to go back. I got to clean mine out.
Okay, well, good
Good
luck
job,
over
man. Yeah. Woohoo. Keep all it going. All right, Paul's back to work. What'd you just hit? He just hit
here.
something.
I can't pronounce it, but it's a Chicago, some kind of a liquor bottle I've never heard of. Captain Taste or
Wow.
something.
Oh, now that is strange. Yeah, Cap'n Taste and Company.
It's like a side embossed wine.
Chicago, yeah. It's hand blown clear. Huh,
That's
wow.
totally bizarre.
I've never seen that bottle before in all my life.
Me either.
Huh.
It's a little
That's neat.
perfume, nothing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Trapezoid shape.
Yeah, look, it had the labels on it. Nice little hand blown bottle there. There's that lid he hit earlier. See the hero cross on it. Need a square hand-blown liquor bottle. He's still pulling them out though.
Big pile of clears down here.
Oh man, yeah, look at all that.
More still coming.
No shortage of those, is there?
Oh, that's Larkin Company.
Oh, you hit a Larkin. Well, good. I hit a couple earlier. Paul hit a couple more granite ware pieces. We'll show what right away. One took him up.
There's a gin.
Oh, really? I'm gonna come back.
Unembossed.
Oh, you're kidding. Nothing
Got the
on
stopper.
it. Wow, not a thing on it.
A slick like gin.
Now that's unusual. Only in the jug dump get a slick gin. It's usually always embossed. Uh-oh. Yeah, nice old
flower pot.
Hey, look there. That's nice. Yep.
Alrighty.
Old red ware flower pot. Somebody needs a flower pot. Yeah, there's the gin. Look at that stopper and all. Alright. Keep on going. I'm gonna get back over there and
Start to cave in.
yeah. Oh, you got a Caldwell's. I got one too, so we can both go home happy now.
Yep.
We've got our bona fide Caldwell's syrup peps in it for the
Another
day.
jug.
Really?
Yep. It's up in there.
Oh man. You hit like 3 that first day over here too, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're definitely hitting jugs in this hole. It's a good thing.
Big ball. One of them mineral water
Oh
balls.
yeah. Yep. Said he hit a Peru beer bottle earlier. Peru, Illinois.
Slick.
Lots of slicks.
Trying to get to that jug. There's a lot of
Yeah, stuff in the way. Boy, you can feel the heat though. It's getting humid.
Here it comes. Oh, it's got a hole in it.
Oh, look at that. Well, that's too bad.
Well, you can't win them all.
Yeah, I know somebody will want that though. Let's just keep that aside here. Yep, nice little jug. Got a hole in it right there. A little vent hole there, a little smiley face. Put a little eyeball up here.
Got a spot on it.
Got a spot. Paint a little eye here and eye there. It's like a big smiling face there, doesn't it? Yep, I know just who to send that to. It'll be a surprise. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back over there and finish mine up. We gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up too.
We got a little less than an hour to dig, and we got to get out of here by noon. Put one more bottle. Oh, another one of them mineral waters in there.
Oh, there's a Bromo. Oh, nothing on
Oh, a slick Bromo.
it. Unembossed.
Highly unembossed brown. All right. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here. There's some of Paul's keepers. We took some of them up there already too. See some up the hill there. Got some of his jugs and bottles up there. I'm digging right over here. We'll just walk over here together. That stupid tree I've hit my head on. Well, I shouldn't say the tree is stupid. The tree just is what it is. It's a tree. I guess it makes me the stupid one, doesn't it? Come up out of the hole and crack my head on that. It ain't no fun. Okay, I got it all cleaned out down here. There we go. Now let's see what we can find down in there. Where's my scratcher? Oh, I've left my scratcher somewhere. Here it is. Okay. There we go. Let's see if there's anything down in here still. Bottom, them black stuff. It's basically bottom. I mean, there's some bricks down in there, maybe. That old ketchup. Old hand-blown ketchup. Been laying there since 1915 or so. Oh, there's another one. Hey, that was a fancy one. Kind of a nice shaped one there, though. Panels, hand-blown. Well, it's been a good day, a little short day, but been pretty productive. I'm glad the Lord just blessed us both with a few nice little finds. So. Pill bottle. It's all hand-blown bottles, though. That one's a Park Davis and Company on the bottom. PD and Company. Park Davis and Company out of Detroit. Light. An old light fixture there, right around that age, 1915. That pint whiskey flask. Notice today how many of them bottles have had corks in them? I don't know if it's the same person, is throwing these away in the same spot, but they put corks back in an awful lot of them. That was kind of interesting. Don't always see that. I'm doing something now which you probably should not be doing as a digger. Oh, what was that? Oh, Watkins. And my foot's down in here, see? And it's this big overhang here. That's probably not the best place for my leg to be. So I'm going to pull it back out of there, get back up here, and that way, see, if this does happen to fall down there, it's not going to pin my leg. But you get lazy sometimes, make mistakes. Hey, there's a jar. Oh, it's a slick, but it's a nice old jar. It would have taken a glass top, like a lightning style closure. Another bottle. Big old pharmaceutical bottle, Park Davis and Company, PD. Big wide mouth one, hand blown. Another little clear square bottle. Hey, that one's embossed. Fraser. Tablets. A lot of medicine bottles in here. Looks like a drugstore. What's going on? Now I'm going to get my big shovel, which is always handy when you're undermining a lot of stuff. Just so you can sit back and use your long handle shovel. A little safer. Plus you got a lot more leverage so you get down under that stuff. Get down into the dead zone where there's not anything and dig that and let the stuff fall into it. Is that another Horlicks? Yeah. Another Horlicks, the third one for today. That's awesome. Oh, one of those broken Jack Daniels type bottles. Just a neck on it. SBH. Clear one. It's nice. That'll turn amethyst. Dr. SBH and Company. Samuel B. Hartman. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. Prunatonic. Comes a little rectangular panel bottle. Let's see what it is. It's a druggist. A little slick druggist with the cork. Battery's about done on the camera too, so as well we're just about ready to go. Still got to pack our bottles up. Paul's got to get back, pick the kids up. I got to pack bottles and take care of eBay business. There's a ketchup. Shelley's working today. Until she's had good, steady work. Now I'll switch back to my scratcher here. See if we can scratch out a couple more bottles before we go. That tar paper. Paul hit that layer of that over here. I'm just starting to get into it, looks like. Sure smell it and hit it. Coal tar pitch, bad stuff. You don't want to get it on you and rub it in your eyes. It burns. Well, these little small shovel, these are handy. A little army shovel type thing. Come on, baby. What is it? Oh, it's an unembossed milk. I was hoping it would be a local dairy or something. A little pint milk ball, but it's an old one. It's like 1915 or somewhere around there. So it'll turn amethyst. All right, I think we'll go check on Paul. A little pint whiskey flask. A couple more little bottles back in here. Let's get those underneath this little shelf there. Sorry, you probably can't even see them. Hey, that's cool. That's green. Yeah. That's pretty. A nice emerald green medicine bottle. Hand blown. No name on it or anything, but wow. That's going to be pretty. It's got some stuff in it. I'll dump that. Yeah, I better wait on dumping that out. That could be nasty. Alright, well, that's a pretty one. Alright, there's more stuff sticking out in there, but we'll go check on Paul one more time. We'll come back and reset the camera up here. Yeah, another little amber slick drugstore type thing. Alright. Alright, Paul's down there digging like a gopher. You hitting anything else?
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Oh,
slick.
wow.
Huge pile of bottles.
Look at all that.
But
wow.
I got another Stoneware jug.
Another jug, all right.
Nice quart or half gallon or
yeah.
quart. Big size Caldwell's.
Yeah.
Bunch of ketchup bottles. This is a big size Abilena.
Okay,
Natural
yeah.
cathartic water.
All right.
Amber.
Yeah. We hit them little small ones in the dump too. You don't hit the big ones as often here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bunch of bottles though, isn't there?
Yeah, that jar right there is the table syrup from Chicago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one, Paul.
That's the second one I found in here.
It sure is. Table syrup. Yep, manufactured by Franklin McVeach or something. McVeach?
Yeah, something like that.
Something in Chicago. Oh, that's a nice one. Those are hard to find, man. All right. I think that's about a $75 jar, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
all right. Well, that was a good find. Oh, man. Well, we finished strong today. Here's that little jug.
Big quart pickles. And
yeah. Wow, it's kind of got a sloped shoulder on that jug, too. A little different.
And then Eagle brand shoe polish.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right.
Yeah,
well, this is good.
Just wrapping it up.
Yep. Okay. All right, just finishing up. I think Paul's finishing up over there in his, getting a box. So I'm going to pull this stuff in. I don't know what's going to happen when I do. It might be a whole bunch of Paul. So step back for a minute and see what's going to happen. Let the dust clear. There's stuff all up in here. It's about almost a 5-foot layer of trash. It's really amazing. Pieces of metal out of here. Old pieces of guttering. You gotta watch that stuff. You can get cut on it. You don't grip it good. Throw that stuff out when I can, because when you go to shovel it, it's kind of makes it more difficult if you don't. All right. them Saxolinder's bitter quills like what Paul just dug. Alright, keep her. Hey, another little Larkin. Larkin Company. There's a little bottle sticking out right there. Hey, a little blue Bromo caffeine. I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know if you can hear me. Way down in here now. A little food bottle. Oh, there's a jug sticking out up in there. I'm going to bring the camera down, I believe, and show that. Let's bring the camera down here a little bit. Had it up there because I didn't know what was going to happen when I start knocking this stuff in. So let's see if we can bring you down in here a little bit better. Sorry about the poor camera work here. Right up in there. Beneath that bucket, there's a jug there. Let's see if we can show that. Let's see. There's my scratcher here. That ought to go away, shouldn't it? Throw that back up over the hill. That's another one. Well, right behind this bottle, there's a jug right here. I'm probably going to have to pull it out because I'm afraid once I move this. Alright, just finishing it up here. Knocking this stuff in. Broken whiskey bottle. World's laziest cat. Get cat. Meow meow. Time to wake up. It's sleeping. There's that kitty cat. I see that lazy cat. What's that cat doing? Show off. She's a good kitty cat. Alright, thanks for staying with us through our dig, and we show some of our stuff now. I'll first show what I was able to dig, and then I'll show what Paul got. I think Paul got more than what I did, but we had a great day. It was well over 200 bottles altogether. So let's get in here and show some stuff. This was one of my favorite things. I got a little pint Mason's G. Seco patent, November 30th, 1858 fruit jar. And that monogram, the G. Seco, stands for Giles Clow Company, and that's out of Red Key, Indiana. And that jar is probably from the mid-1890s. I believe a guy bought out the Clow, one of the partners there, in like 1897. It was renamed Red Key Glass Company. So anyway, that jar is pretty cool. It's an older one with the ground lip. You can always tell if you look at the top of the lip, if it's ground, that's the older hand-blown jars. So, but yeah, that's a real nice one. So, alright, glad to get that. Paul dug some jars too. We'll show them right away. This is a drugstore bottle. Yay! Only got an embossed druggist. Armstrong Brothers Druggist, Decatur, Illinois, which is just down the road a ways from our dump there. So that was pretty cool. Probably 1890s, early 1900 bottle. And one of my prettiest bottles is an emerald green cologne bottle or toilet water bottle. And it's from 1890s, early 1900 era. No embossing on it, but it sure is pretty. And this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see that embossing on there or not, but it's Burlington Hawkeye. It's got a picture of a hawk, and trademark. It says Kansas City, Kansas. That's why I was having trouble figuring out what that was on there. But if you might be able to see it, it's Kansas City, Kansas. So that's a nice little food bottle. Probably had little cherries or olives or some kind of stuff in there. And big hand-blown amber Eastman Kodak Company tested chemicals, Rochester, New York. And it's from early 1900s. One of the older wide-mouthed ones there. That's a pretty good bottle. And probably my favorite thing is company. It was older, but it was a SW Forsha. It says on one side, on the other side it says alternative balm, and it is a tool top. I thought it was applied lip, and it's got a couple chips, but it's a nice old post mold bottom there, probably 1870s, and that company has a pretty interesting history. I've dug Paul and I actually have dug a couple Pownell Dr. Forsha's alternative balms, and it's from Cincinnati, Ohio. Before the Civil War, this guy was already putting this stuff out, and he was kind of a jack of all trades. He'd done different things, and shoemaker and this and that, and he finally got into and declared himself a physician, eclectic physician, which in those days, you know, botanical roots and herbs and stuff. But anyway, he come up with this liniment, and it was pretty popular. I mean, he sold it around different places, but one of the advertisements for it in an old newspaper, I'm going to try to show it here if I can. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's pretty neat. A balm for every wound. Forsha's Balm Liniment for internal, external uses for man and horse, for all kinds of wounds, strains, sprains, bruises, sores, milk leg, burns, scalds, frozen parts, weakness or pains in the back or spine, rheumatism, stiff neck, sore throat, swelled face, toothache, poison, bee sting, piles, corns on the feet, cramp or bilious colic, cholera morbus, flux, dysentery, pain in the stomach, side or head, bad colds, and so on. For diseases of horses, for sweeney, galls, sores, kicks, corks, split hoof, bruises, strains, sprains, colic, and scratches. And you can make a song out of that, couldn't you? So, all orders from a distance promptly attended to. Addressed to S.W. Forsha, proprietor, residence north side of 5th Street, 3 doors east of Smith, Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I thought that was pretty cool, but off that old bottle right there, so that was kind of fun digging that one. Alright, Bromo Caffeine, real pretty cornflower blue. Dr. D. Jane's Tonic Vermifuge, and again, it's for worms, intestinal parasites. Kemp's Balsam for the throat and lungs. Both these bottles hand blown. A couple more old hand blown Park Davis and Company bottles. PD and Company, it says on the bottom, out of Detroit, and those were probably pill bottles, 1890s, early 1900s. So anyway, we come down, got a Aqua Pickle bottle there, Square American Pickle. Got a pair of Larkin Company bottles, a round one, we got a rectangular one there. They had different products in those. Pepto-Mangan Gude, a 6-sided heart medicine bottle there. Just a pretty green, big quart mineral water bottle, hand blown. And a slick milk bottle, just 1 pint. I think it does say wash and return on the back, and boy, they must have worked, because I tell you what, you don't find many milk bottles in that dump, and it should be a bunch of them there, but they washed them and returned them for the most part. But that one will turn amethyst, so it's still pretty cool for us. And a scarce soda bottle, the James Bottling Company, St. Louis, big tall hand blown crown top. Saxoner's Bitter Quill, nicely whittled green bottle, and a Fellows Syrup of Hypophosphites. Got one of them last time, I believe, too. Horlicks Malted Milk. Got 3 of those, little, like half-pint jars, I guess. A Fraser medicine bottle there, and a hand-blown little whiskey flask. We got 1 jug, Western Stoneware. So, Clinton Bottling Works, Caldwell's there, some other little bottles, a couple ink bottles here. This is kind of neat. Said what does it say? American Waltham Watch Company. It was a cover as a brass top to an old watch case. Didn't find the rest of it, but anyway, that's what watches came in back in the 1890s, early 1900. But that was one of the biggest watch companies from Waltham, Massachusetts. So that's kind of interesting. There's a glass stopper. That was what that glass top thing, this was up inside of there. It was crackled, and I just had to bust it to get it apart. But that little dauber thing come out of there, stopper. Yeah, lid, little gear, and a broken salt shaker, but kind of pretty. Look, it's got like little guy, I don't know what he did. He grabbed something, man. This other dude's chasing him. Thought that was kind of interesting. Cute little scene on there. I can't really tell. It's got butterflies or birds coming around there. So anyway, they're having a pretty good time. It looks like two little monks or something. But oh, there's another one over here. Boy, that one's, he's jumped on that guy. I don't know what kind of story it is. I thought it was blue willow, but it's got something else happening there. So pretty interesting little thing. All right, well, that was it for my share. What come out of my hole. So now we'll go and see what Paul got. All right, now let's continue on with what Paul dug, and he got quite a few. So this is a cool Nubros herbicide, kills the dandruff germ. That's an older hand blown one, and that's probably told this story before, but I remember my dad took me bottle digging probably in 1969. I was about 9 years old, and Dad took me to a little spot there in Hillsboro, Illinois, close to where I lived, and he found one of these bottles there. So anyway, that was pretty cool. So now here Paul, his grandson, whom he never met, but here he digs one. So that was kind of interesting. Real pretty cobalt blue square medicine bottle. Not sure. Yeah, it's got Wyeth on the bottom of that. John Wyeth and brother out of Philadelphia. That was one of their medicines. It was a big pharmaceutical supply company. Produced all kinds of medicines. And Paul got a larger size Dr. D. Jane's tonic vermifuge from Philadelphia. Some of them say 25 cent or 50 cent size on the back. You know, but anyway, that was another. You can tell they had a problem with intestinal parasites there. They needed vermifuge to cleanse their system out. This is interesting. It says port on here in script. Well, you'll be able to see that, but it says port. And now on the other side it says Mason's patent 1858. And that's a little, one of the early machine-made fruit jars made at the Port Glass Company in Belleville, Illinois. So that was pretty neat. We don't find those, very seldom do we find them. It's pretty early 1900 on that port jar. So nice fine Paul. And this was a real pretty one. I believe this might have come the week before. A couple of them got mixed in here, but that's real pretty honey amber medicine bottle. I believe Anna might have dug that. Not sure. Another little cobalt hand-blown medicine bottle. Paul just dug this one a couple days ago. Dr. King's New Life Pills. That's an older hand-blown one. It doesn't say H.E. Buckle in Chicago, but it's still right in the early 1900s. And a real nice big Charles Dennehy and Company, Chicago. More than likely had cream pure rye whiskey in it. That was a popular bottle, kind of unique shape, square. And this is another one I think they got the week before, but we just wanted to show it. SS Stafford's Inks. Had the top chip, but still a beautiful bottle. Pretty window bottle, isn't it? Nice old hand blown 1890s bottle. Buffalo Lithia Springs water. It's got the woman seated there at the pump house with a pitcher in her hand. Nature's Materia Medica. It's out of the Buffalo Springs, Virginia bottle, hand blown. Got several fruit jars. Got a nice Ball Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858. And again, remember how we showed you can tell the older ones with the ground top. See how it's got the old ground lip on it. I apologize for the the sun's gone down here, went behind a cloud. I should probably wait, but decided I'd go ahead and get this finished. This is a real nice jar. Table syrup packed by Franklin McVeach and Company, Chicago. And that's about a $70 jar, real nice one. So, all right, Paul, a nice find there. Nice quart product jar, but they reused it as a fruit jar. This is a nice, this olive amber, real pretty olive amber, 3-piece mold blown Scotch bottle. This was one neither one of us had ever seen before. Cap'n Tice and Company Incorporated, Chicago. Cap'n Tay. I don't know what that is. Could have been a liquor bottle, bitters. Who knows? That was pretty cool though. Nice find there. Peru Beer Company, Peru, Illinois. Pre-prohibition bottle. This one's a slick on the side, but on the bottom it's got royal purple grape juice, Lawton, Michigan. And we've dug a couple of them before, but again, it's a pretty scarce bottle. Find the little small ones sometimes, it'll say royal purple on them. This is a little bigger size. And you got one of the green Saxonder's bitter quills. Actually, Paul got about 3 of these, I think. Just showing one here, Saxonder's bitter quill. Alright, and a McElry's Wine of Cardew from Chattanooga Medicine Company, hand blown, clear bottle, early 1900s, very popular for females. They had another product a little bit later on called Cardew the Woman's Tonic, they say embossed on them, so I believe this is just the older version of it. Again, this one's unembossed on the sides, but the bottom, Abilena Natural Cathartic Water. So that was good stuff. We find the little small bottles also in there, probably little sample size Abilena bottles. Nice quart beer. The Ottawa Brewing Association, Ottawa, Illinois. It's an older hand-blown, applied crown top. AB Company. Interesting that there was glass houses right up there, and they used the AB Company. All right, you got a nice Schramm fruit jar. We mentioned that when we were digging. About a block and a half from where Paul's house is there, where that jar was most likely made, Schramm City. 2 of the great big huge, probably gallon size square pharmaceutical bottles. I had carbolic acid, some kind of medicinal ingredients for compounding prescriptions in those. They're both hand blown from the 1890s. They got a little flower pot there, unglazed. We'll show some of the other pottery. I just didn't have room to put them on the table, but we'll look at those here in just a moment. Eagle brand, Chicago, shoe dressing bottle. Beautiful lid. Look at the pink roses on that. Man, that's nice. Probably for a little sugar bowl. Got 2 of these Larkins. One's clear and one's milk glass. And the milk glass one says Larkin's Cold Cream on the lid. And it's embossed on the bottom, Larkin Company, Buffalo. Nice opaque white cold cream jar. 2 sizes of the Caldwell's syrup pepsins. Interestingly, we find both of these sizes, but we don't find many of the little free sample bottles. And once in a while we'll find one, but not very often, so that was kind of interesting. And there's one of the taller, unembossed on the side, but on the bottom it's got a picture of Pluto. And it says Pluto on there, and that was the trademark of the French Lick mineral springs over there. Had Pluto water, America's Physic. Tapered shoulder, Terre Haute Brewing Company. Little spoon. This is nice. This old brown transfer printed lid. It's got a English cottage chateau there. And on the bottom, wanted to show this. It's got a English registry mark. Call it the English Registry Diamond. I'll kind of scope in there on it. And they've used this mark only between 1842 and 1883. And if the letter, like on this one, it's got a lot of letter L there, you see on the right side. If the letters are on the right side, that dates are from 1868 to 1883 when that design, it was talking about this pattern, was registered there in England. And this one, particular one, the L designates it was registered in 1882. So, and they stopped using that diamond in 1883. They went to registry numbers. They just have registered number, and then they'll have a number, and you can kind of date it by that also. You just have to look it up online and find the key to it. But I just thought that was interesting. Here, that was probably made in the early 1880s. Been around for a while, and they finally threw it away in our jug dump there. But, alright, well, I'm going to get on and we'll probably go outside and show Paul's jugs and his pottery out there. So, thanks for your patience. Hang with us just a couple more minutes here. And here we have the stoneware that Paul dug. And we had down front here, he found these right together with this crock, he said. I don't think it's a lid for that, but they may have been reused as covers for some kind of crocks. But isn't that interesting? A little pair of them, exactly the same. He got several pieces of granite ware. This is the only one that, you know, we'll show. He had a couple others. Big basin that was pretty cool, but isn't that pretty? The real pretty dark cobalt splotched, you know, granite ware coffee pot there. It's pretty rusty, but might be salvageable for a display piece. And there's this gallon beehive jug. It had to almost look like a rope tied around it through the handle there, where a root had gone right through that handle. So I'm glad Paul left that on there. That's kind of interesting looking. And you got a nice crock here. It would have taken a stoneware lid. Brown glazed crock. Got a jug there that kind of has an unusual sloped shoulder here. The brown dipped shoulder. That one has no embossing on it, but a nice little jug. And another one, you can see this is more normal. Got the squared off, a little rounded here. Western Stoneware Company out of Monmouth, Illinois. That was a real nice one. And this was kind of cool. It's just a jug, but it's got a smiley face on it. Isn't that neat? He's just smiling. He's real happy. No, I was just a joke. It's got a hole in it here, but almost looked like a mouth, and just put a couple little dots on there. But just conversation piece. So, all right. Well, that was about it. We had a good dig. Got kind of an early day, but thank all of you for watching. And we'll be having some more digs. We're wanting to get some privy digs, but it's really been hot. And now we've had torrential rain, so about the time you get where you can probe and dig, you get water in the holes. But we got a lot coming up, so stay tuned, and I'll be showing a couple more clips out of Shelley and I's collection. Probably show a couple of our china cabinets or shelves or something. I've got so much stuff in boxes, so we'll just kind of discover that together. But thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I can get this out before 4th of July. We want to wish everybody a happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. Celebrate our nation's independence. And God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America. We need to stand together, and there's a lot of differences, but we got to stand with the truth and pray for our country and pray for each other. Pray that everybody gets out and enjoys this weather. Think about all those who can't get out. They can't dig and can't get out and do much anymore. Our hearts go out to you and wish we could bring you along with us. So this is about the best we can do, bring you with us on our little videos. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Those of you who are subscribers to our channel and comment, we appreciate every one of you. I apologize for not being able to respond as much. We just get awful busy, but we're just thankful to the Lord. Give us another day. So all right, we'll talk to you and see you in the next video. What'd you find? Yeah. What'd you find, Lunar?
Oh,
What's in there?
nothing.
Nothing. Nothing's in there? Well, we'll have to put something in there, won't we?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
You're on candid camera. Bye. Are you leaving?
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Lunar.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh. Okay, well, we better catch up to your daddy. Where's Bay? There's Bay. Yeah, Daddy went bye-bye.
Oh, the Papa said Luna.
Yeah.
Oh, Luna turn the other.
Here we go.
Luna down. Luna.
You be good for Daddy. Bye. Buckling up Lunar. He's a good boy. Luna getting in her seat over there. Bye. Where's Luna? Is that her over there? Can you get in your seat? Oh boy, there's your drinks, your sippy cups. Yeah, oh, it's hot, isn't it? It's hot. But we'll get the air conditioner on.
You're a good girl.
Yeah. They're sweet. Growing up so fast. You tired, Lunar? Ready for a nap?
Love you too, Luna. You want to blanket?
Yeah. Time for a nap. Ride home. Okay, I love you. Oh, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Luna.